We got to have this conversation. We got to have it. I only do things when it's on my spirit. So I'll say this. I'll say a few things before we begin. Number one, there may be a little bit of cursing in this video. Prepare. Number two, this is for the intuitive, hypersensitive, highly sensitive, empath. Some of y'all don't know you got the gift, but you know something's different about you. This is for you. So earlier this evening, I was sitting, scrolling mindlessly. You know, the thing that we all do on Facebook when we just looking for something. You're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you know, YouTube, wherever you are, scrolling mindlessly, looking for some energy. I was doing that. And I crossed the path of a friend. Spirit is like, wow, friend. Then I go to this video. In this video, it's people in this video that you've known. I've known for 20 years, 20 some years. All of the same friends doing the same thing that they were doing 20 years ago. The same thing. The only thing that has happened is maybe the scene has changed or the venue has changed. The clothing, most certainly, some people have gained weight, some people have lost, you know, some folks have gotten gray, some, you know, whatever the thing is, the same people doing the same thing 20 years later. And I was just like, I'm having a moment. Friend crosses path, friend that I've been hanging around with a bit lately. Friends is on someone else's page giving all the energy and all the vibes and atting people and yay and stuff. I was like, this is a moment I have to recall. I'm supposed to recall. I'm sharing this with you. Equity. Your equity might be low right now. You might be in transition. You might be reconstructing. You might be preparing to transform. Who's your friend? Who are your actual friends? These people on the internet? Probably not your friends. Do they pop up in your stories just to look around to see what you got? Scroll your timeline, don't like anything, don't comment, don't say anything. They're just looking around to see what you got. Those are social climbers. Those are people who are waiting for you to blow up, but they're not a part of your blow up. They're not a part of your day-to-day processes. They're not interested in you at your lowest. They're only waiting for your high moment so they can realign with you, so they can tell everybody, I remember when you were. They're waiting for that moment. Those people don't deserve the moment. They really don't. And I'm not saying they won't be around and they won't be cheering and yaying, but you just need to make sure that you're watching them now while you're conspiring and creating and reconstructing and rebuilding and programming and preparing for that next phase. I've had a few. Watch them now. Make and take inventory of them now and wait. They will return. But you need to make sure that you're not in the same position of receptivity for them when they return. Make sure that you've taken notes. They'll be climbing through your windows, tearing out your roof, trying to figure out how to break in your car because they want to be down. They want to be in the pictures with your photos and they want a video and they want everybody to see that they love you and they know you're there. Watch them. And then think about your true riders. Think about those people who called you on the phone to make sure you were okay. Think about those people who text message you in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. You okay? Those people. Those people are the ones you want to put on. Those people are the ones that you want to make sure are taken care of when you have your next moment. Because we're preparing for our next moment and we are watching everyone. Chicago, sorry to tell you this, you're not different than Atlanta. You're not. Unfortunately, I don't know who started it. I don't know if it was a social media thing, but it was there before social media, to be honest with you. The social climbers, the popular group, all those folks, they're not going to fuck with you until they hear about your moment, your rise and shine. Then they're going to run back over. And you're going to smile and you're going to laugh. And you might be graceful. But in the inside, fuck y'all right now. Fuck y'all later. That's the idea. Keep that. Keep that idea. And focus on your shit. Magnetize a new group of friends. That's scary, right? I had a conversation with someone the other night and they were like, I can't leave my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's where my money is. I can't leave my friends, blah, 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 blah. I saw his friends. I was like, you need to drop their asses like a bad habit, honey, now. Because you're talented. Drop their asses now. Because they're riding your coattails. You don't even have shit. And they riding your coattails. So when you get some shit, then it's all good. Does that make sense? You got to know the quality of the people who you need to be around. You have to seek that quality. You have to change your mind. You have to shift. You have to get uncomfortable. Maybe I'm talking to myself. But I already heard it. I heard it a while ago. And that's the reason why I came back to Chicago. But I'm telling you, because I think that you could stand to consider these things. I think you could stand to consider these things, especially if you know that 2023 is a game changer for you. That all of the things that you've done and all of the struggles and trials that you've gone through and how many ever years you have, if this is supposed to be your year, you're taking inventory and you're taking your time and you're strategizing and reconfiguring, and Mercury's retrograde is about to end, but you're still going through your shit and discarding and letting go of things and ridding yourself of things that you no longer need, ridding yourself of things that don't serve you. You're doing your work. Continue to do your work. Continue to take inventory. Heighten your level of sensitivity and spirituality so you know when they're around you. You'll feel the feeling of this one I can trust and this one is not to be trusted. You'll know. I'm with you. I believe in you. I believe in me. Let's get it. Because it's ours to have. That's it.